Hey, you're listening to The Real Truth About You. Welcome to the show. This is a show where we try to help you to become the best that you can be, to live an abundant and blessed lifestyle by discovering the real you, the real true you. My name is Will Sinclair, and I'm the host of your show today. And today I want to talk to you about the need for community in your life, whether that's your peeps, your bros, your gal pals, your homies, friends, your fam jam, you know, those family who just stick to you like glue, like jam, whether you want them there or not. But there's a real need for community in your life, and why do you need community? Well, on your journey to discovering the real you, on your journey to the inner self, you need to share your life. And not just share your life, but share about your life, about your hardships, about the things that are going right. When you share your hardships to the right people, the right community, those hardships in your life should begin to shrink. At least the proportionate amount of it in your head, because sometimes it seems like a huge cloud in your head. But when you share about your hardships, they begin to shrink, and that's something I've experienced. And also when you share about your inspirations, your dreams, what you want to do in life, when you get to the point where you have big things in your mind, whether it's your job, a career, or business, or anything, when you share that with the right people, then those things expand. They become more alive in your life. And the key with the whole thing is sharing. And for that, you need community. Like I said, whether it's family you trust, or friends you trust, or relatives you trust, whoever it is, counselor you trust. But you need community. I remember talking to my spiritual director, and I said, you know what, sometimes I wish I could just go into a cave and experience God, experience His divine presence, and get all fixed up, or get ready for life, discover the real me, and then come out, and then voila, there I am. And she said, you know what, the thing is, you need community. You need, when you're just by yourself, you might get some awareness, and you might get some insights into your life. But we were bred and born to share our life with other people. When you look at an infant, a child, a baby, they learn how to walk. They learn how to talk, how to eat, how to dress, how to do all the things that an infant needs to do to survive from the community of family, however that family looks, whether it's natural family, extended family, whatever it is. But that child learns through community. And that is why we need community. We need community to grow. But there's something about community. You need to surround yourself with good people. Not people who are going to feed your angers, who are going to feed your negativity with their negativity, and then just build up on that negativity. And then you feel like, oh, my friends, they love me, because when I share about things that are going wrong in my life, or some idiot in my life, they're right with me, and they're sharing back what an idiot they are. That's not what I'm talking about. That doesn't help you grow. You might think it helps you grow. It just helps you be accepted. And that's one of the things in your life that you're always looking for, is acceptance. Everybody wants to be accepted. Even the people who say, I don't need acceptance. I don't need people to mollycoddle me or tell me I'm nice. I just take things as they come and I go with it. I'm tough. Falls off my shoulders. It's not true. Everybody, somehow, somewhere, needs to be accepted, even if it's they need their power to be accepted or anything. Whatever it is, acceptance is needed. But acceptance is not always the thing you need to move forward and to be healed. You need friends, family, whoever it is, relatives. You need people who will edify you. You need people who will build you up. You need people who will tell you the truth. You need people about you. You need people who will allow you to be vulnerable. Vulnerable in your sharing. One of the things about couple relationships, like two life partners together, one of the big things in communication that my wife and I teach is the ability to create an atmosphere of safety, because sharing in communication in intimate ways makes you vulnerable. It does. It makes you vulnerable. If you're sharing about your sexuality with your partner, that's vulnerable. That is and your partner needs to create that environment for you that allows you to be honest, to be you, to share without criticism, without the danger of being put down. And that's what you need with your friends, with your community. You need people who will build you up, who will listen to you. And if you don't have that in life, if you have friends or family and all they do is agree with you and say, yep, that guy was an idiot who did that, right? Then they're not building you up. I'm not saying you need to disown these people or you need to leave them, but you need to limit your amount of time, because your life will follow your most dominant thought. And your most dominant thought will come from where you expose yourself the most, where you expose your mind to. If you're exposing your mind to negative TV shows, negative movies that are always like really bad for you, like they're just really down all the time, then you'll start to develop over time. I'm talking about the majority of the time, not just here and there, but the majority of the time, you'll start to become that negative, down-looking, downtrodden person. You will. You move to where your most dominant thought is, and your thought is developed by the habits you develop. So where are you placing yourself in life? Who are you placing yourself before? If you don't have friends and family who support you, then find someone who does. Find someone who does and will. They're out there. They are out there. And you may get hurt a little bit in the process trying to find somebody. But you know what? When you are ready, whether you believe in God or the universe or whatever you believe in, somebody will show up. Believe it. Just be open to it. Someone will show up who's right for you. My friend always said, I remember when I was a young adult and I was going out with this girl and we were so serious and we ended up splitting up and I wanted to go back with her. And he said, she didn't bring out the best in you. He said, you weren't the greatest person when you were around her. Says you were almost a changed person. And he said the person and the people who are right for you bring out the best in you. They bring out the best in you. And that's what you need. You need a strong community of family, friends, relatives, support groups, resources, whatever it is. You need to surround yourself with people who will encourage you and bring out the best in you. If you're with somebody and you say, hey, I want to start my own business, and they say to you, you know what, that sucks. People just don't make it like that. It's really tough. Why don't you just get a job? And they might be well-meaning, but they're crushing your dreams. You need somebody who will say, that's awesome. They don't have to agree with you, right? But they just say that's awesome, and they build you up in the process. They tell you the good things about yourself. So surround yourself with good people. Find them. Pray for them. Seek them out. And in the process, you will find them. I'm so happy you've been listening today. This has been a quickie moment, and I'm really happy you're listening to the show. And the fact that you're listening to this show tells me that you're ready to move on and you're ready to find somebody. And I want you to go to our website, and hopefully we're going to start putting resources up there, therealtruthaboutyou.com. And keep listening, and thank you for listening. Share this with your friends, help get the message out, and we'll see you in the next episode. Have an awesome day, because you know what? You rock.